will you help me? Will you find me some leaders that will help me? I'm good.
And your name is Adam.
My name is Adam. I'm the owner of Dreamers Cafe. It's an all-vegetarian, basically sandwich place. I'm down here at 5th and Stark on the Bus Mall in Portland, Oregon. And I think that if more people would be healthy with their choices of eating, we'd have a much healthier society.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from New Jersey, and I moved out to Portland here because I thought it was one of the cleanest cities that I've ever been to, and had the really nicest people that I've ever met.
How long have you been here?
I've been here 3 years now, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's the best place I've ever encountered.
And you've had this restaurant for 2 years.
Well, no, I've owned this restaurant for a little over a year now, since June of 2004, and it's just been doing really well. I love doing it. You know, it keeps me working and not having to cook any types of meat. You know, I love doing that because I really don't think that the meat industry in this country or even in the world are handling or processing meat properly at all. And people are getting sick, and there's a big problem. Either people are going to have to become vegetarians because meat is just not going to be edible, or there's going to have to be a big change in the meat industry so that the meat can be clean and edible. So I'm here to provide vegetarian choices for people that either are vegetarian or are trying to be vegetarians or just want a healthier choice. I have some entrees that I do that are very similar, in style to meat, but not in flavor or texture at all. And I do a not chicken parmesan sandwich and a eggplant or a meatball parm or not meatball parm, and I have some not egg salad wrap and a not steak sub. All of these things I create. Nothing's made as a pre-made product. Nothing's pre-packaged. The only thing that's ever pre-packaged that I ever buy made is tofu, just because I don't have the time to make the tofu. I would love to do that, I just don't have the time to do it right now.
You're a vegetarian?
I am a vegetarian. I've been one for 13 years.
Reason?
The reason I became a vegetarian was one day I was going into a supermarket, and it happened to be about 8 in the morning. I was going shopping, and they were rotisserie chickens, and they had many chickens in this big rotisserie oven, and they were halfway cooked at the time. And I was shopping, and just the smell of that halfway cooked chicken just didn't sit right in my stomach. I actually left the store and got sick. Threw up. And then 2 days later, I was at an establishment. I'm not going to mention the name, but I had a chicken burrito, and it was halfway cooked. The chicken, I bit into it, and there was pink on the inside. I just spit it out, and that was the last time I was ever able to eat meat. And the reasons I don't eat meat are right there, very apparent. I just can't deal with the smell and the taste of it anymore. I don't know why. It's just what happened.
You even have a table over here that's meat-free.
I do. I think that it's important for vegetarians to have a place to eat and not have to sit next to somebody eating meat. Even in an establishment like mine, where there's 17 food carts all right next to each other, I'm the only vegetarian one down here. Everybody else serves meat, but there are vegetarian options in these food carts, and I do allow people to sit here if they're not eating from my cart, just as long as they're not eating meat, because I really feel it's important for people eating from my cart not to have to sit around or smell or even sit next to a place where there's been meat grease left over and just have them touch it. It just seems to me as if, it's a common courtesy to my customers.
So, can you talk a little bit about the menu and I guess prices, if you like?
Sure. All my sandwiches are under $5. I try to do that. Most vegetarian places are very expensive, and You know, I really don't understand why, because, you know, most of the ingredients are the same price or less than meat ingredients is, and you don't see that a sandwich place, you know, serving regular meat, charging $7.50 for a sandwich, but you see all these vegetarian places trying to do that. It doesn't make sense to me. I think that if you charge everybody a reasonable price, they'll want to come back and enjoy the food even a little more.
How about hours of operation?
I'm here from 11 to 5 most days, Monday through Friday, and that's it for hours of operation.
Do you cater to the people in the high rises primarily down here?
I do. Basically, you know, there are many buildings around here, and some people are vegetarians. Like I said, some aren't. You know, I have a wide range of customers. I also do wedding caterings, and those seem to be very nice. People love those. You know, I have many options for vegan and all vegetarian restaurants, or I mean not restaurants, weddings, catering events.
You an artist? You a musician?
You know what? I actually am an artist. You know, I do sculpture, or not sculptures. I do drawings. I do paintings. I glass blow. I did that for many years. I took a break from cooking, and I decided I was going to be glass blowing. Hold on.
We got a customer here. Okay. We'll let you do the business.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, there you go. I guess she was just watching our little interaction here. There you go.
Why did you decide you wanted to become a cook?
Well, a long time ago, when I was a kid, I would say I was 13 or 14 years old. One of my parents' friends owned a restaurant, and I just started working in there, and I started working from busboy up to manager in a matter of 4 or 5 years. And then right when that happened, I was graduating from high school, and I got a full academic scholarship to Johnson & Wales University, and so that's where I went, which is a hotel restaurant culinary arts college, and there's where I got a culinary arts degree and 2 degrees in one food service management and the other one in hotel restaurant management, and I finished all those in 4.5 years. So those are a few reasons. And then I was at that point in time interested in doing hotel catering, or not hotel catering, but hotel banquet cooking and all that type of stuff. And I worked in Princeton, New Jersey for a while, and they wanted too much of me, and they didn't really want to pay me for what they really wanted. They were paying me a good amount of money, but every week they want more and more hours, and then by 70 hours a week, you start to lose it. You can't really do anything in your life or enjoy anything, and that's the whole key, the balance of everything is making sure that in your life you're having some enjoyment, or else it's nothing. Why would you be doing this? It's worthless.
Closing comments, or what would you like to be doing in 2 years from now?
2 years from now, I'd like to own a few restaurants in Portland. A different variety, all vegan, some just vegetarian, maybe style restaurants, vegetarian, Italian style, maybe all vegetarian, Asian, all different things. That's what I'm looking to be doing in the next couple of years.
Closing comments.
I would like to say that, if you're interested in having some really fun vegetarian food, you should come down to Dreamers Cafe, 5th and Star.
Okay. Now you're going to be showing us.
Yeah, I'm going to be